Hello, Lions fans. How are you today? Now, this isn't just an ordinary Lions fan video. For those of you that remember my video last year, I have a responsibility towards the success of this team this year. Let me just remind you last year. Now, everybody talks about the curse of the Lions, the curse of Bobby Lane, and that's why the Lions for so long have had issues happen to them that have caused them to win. And I disclosed that there were other curses besides the Bobby Lane curse. Now, the Bobby Lane curse supposedly was eradicated when Jeff Daniels and Peyton Manning poured whiskey or something into a bathtub. And I think that helped for a little bit. I mean, the Lions have gotten better. But it wasn't until last year that I attended to the second curse of the Lions. That was the Simmons curse. Let me remind you again. My dad played for the Lions in 1949 and 1950. He was traded to the Chicago Cardinals for another University of Detroit All-American by the name of Vince Bononis. My grandmother, my dad's mom, was so mad that my dad was traded away from the Lions. She said that she'd never talk to Vince Bononis again. I don't know how many times she talked to Vince Bononis in the first place, but because of those words, and Vince was a nice man for what I know, I think whatever curse that she implied to just go to him spread to the whole team. Because it wasn't until last year when I lifted the curse and I bought a Lions jersey with Dad's number, 53, for when he was with the Lions. And I said, I take the curse away from the Lions as a representative of the Simmons family. I said that the Lions were going to win a couple of playoff games. I said that they were going to win double-digit wins. People laughed at me and said, you're crazy. I even flirted with the words Super Bowl. Well, 4 points away from going to that darn game. Now you might say, Mike, aren't you happy? Wasn't that a good season? No, because there's one more curse that's left. And if you don't think that curse is around, the Dallas game with the 2-point conversion that got called back, there was a couple of fluke injuries throughout the year, and how about in that San Francisco game? San Francisco, they're winning. They are winning that game. And then in the second quarter, they go for it on fourth down, which to me was a great idea. They throw it to Josh Reynolds, who always catches the ball. And he had the ball in his hands and dropped it. That never happens. I think that's part of the curse. And then on the next series, San Francisco's got the ball. They throw deep downfield. And it goes off of the face mask of, I think it was Ife Melifonwu. Okay, so think about it. Your face mask is curved, all right? So if a ball were to hit that, it would go in a number of different directions. A football is oval. So again, that's when it bounces, it goes in all different directions. It hits his curved face mask, the oval ball, and it goes right into the hands of Brandon Ayuk, and then San Francisco scores, they get momentum, they win the game. So there's still one more curse that's left. If you remember my video last year, it's this. This is the car that John F. Kennedy was riding in when he was shot and killed. That was November 22nd, 1963. You know what else happened on that day? That's the day that William Clay Ford bought the Lions. So if you don't think there is some bad mojo, some bad karma that was affiliated with him buying the Lions on that same day, you're wrong. That is the third leg of the Lions curse. But I looked up, what can we do? Now, originally I thought copper was the way to go. I read somewhere that copper can alleviate curses somehow, some way. And what I was going to do is I was going to go get a bunch of pennies and put them around the car, because this car, oh, by the way, this car is sitting in the Henry Ford Museum. Ford, as in the Ford family that owns the Lions. They also own this car, this cursed car. And it's in a museum that's 2 miles away from where the Lions practice. That's bad mojo. So I was going to take that curse away. However, I decided logistically that's probably not going to work. I don't want to spend $35 to get into that museum just to put pennies around the car to have a security guard usher me out of there. So I looked up other ways to eliminate curses, and there is a way, and I'm going to show you in just a second. However, something else came up. Now, this is normally a good thing. The Detroit Lions are on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Hey, finally we get some publicity. Finally we get some good PR. For those of you unaware, there is a Sports Illustrated cover jinx that basically not anyone, but number of times throughout history, a sports figure will be put on that cover and underperform. Now, that's not happening with the Lions this year. No. We are taking no chances. We're getting rid of this third leg of the curse. We're getting rid of the Sports Illustrated cover jinx. Now, I don't know if Sports Illustrated really counts anymore anyways. I mean, are they a magazine? Are they not a magazine? Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I think you only see the swimsuit issue, and that's not even what it used to be. I don't know. That's all a mess. So I don't know if this jinx is as strong as it used to be, but I'm not taking any chances, okay? So this is what we're going to do. I looked up. It's called the freezer remedy. You take just your ordinary average container, and you take those things that you think are cursing you. The car, the supposed cover jinx, and then put water into it. Notice a little bit of Honolulu blue coloring to this cup. Fill it up. Cover it with a Honolulu blue top. And as I cover this, I sing, "Forward down the field, a Lions team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and give a brave rah, rah, rah." I always forget the second line. Go hard, win this game. With honor you will find your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions! All right, so we're going to cover this up. We're going to put it in the freezer, and it's going to freeze our curse away. I might need to put a little bit more water in there, but the other thing we're going to do, I'm wearing this hat because it's a sweet hat, but we're changing from old Lions to new Lions. We're not the same old Lions anymore. We're the Dan Campbell era Lions. We have grit. We have resilience. We have faith. We win games that we're not supposed to. We don't lose games that are in our grasp anymore. We win playoff games. We win divisions. We are the Detroit Lions. We show that we don't lay down to anybody anymore. Here's the prediction for this year. We're putting this away. Lions winning the division, winning all of their playoff games, winning the NFC, and going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say 13 wins. It's going to be one better than last year. But Lions, regardless of the number of wins, Lions are going to the Super Bowl this year. First time ever. I'm telling you, the same old Lions are gone. They're dead. They've been shipped out. The new Lions, the winning Lions, the Lions with grit, toughness, resilience, determination. That's what's now part of Detroit. Remember, everybody, one pride. Go Lions!